Another week, another podcast episode.
Yeah.
Very eventful last couple. I'd say a week and a half now because we were at a baseball game
2 times
back to back last week, so we did not get a podcast episode out. So NBA playoffs, we had the play-in tournament happen. Now we got the playoffs set. So why don't we just go ahead and jump right into it then? We're gonna start off with none other than Draymond Green.
Draymond Green stepping up with his name Sabonis.
He stepped on Sabonis.
Yeah. But I heard that he grabbed his ankle or something.
So when I watched the video, it looks like, well, first off, Clay and Sabonis got tangled up. That's number one.
Okay.
So Sabonis then ended up on the ground.
Okay.
There was a whole bunch of people around. And what happened then was Sabonis basically ended up on the ground, and his arms weren't like holding on to his leg. He was his arms were just like around his leg.
Oh.
But there was definitely room for Draymond to slip his foot out. There was no intentional grabbing. Sabonis did not intentionally grab his leg. It's just the way he fell. I think he was in pain. Man. And then you just full-on curb stomped him right in the freaking chest.
Yeah, I saw the part of the video, and also I saw Draymond Green screaming at the fans.
Yeah, he's a clown at this point.
I think Golden State, they had to let it go after this year.
I would hope that would be the smart thing for them to do for a PR standpoint, especially with the way that he has played his whole career.
They're not gonna pay luxury tax for this guy.
No, I mean let's go all the way back to where it all started. Going up for shots, acting like he got fouled, biggest flops imaginable, and this dude just goes ahead and just boop right to the nuts, kicks you right in the nuts. Yeah, it started with that a couple years ago. It's happened to the Cavs a lot.
Oh yeah,
especially to LeBron, Kevin Love, and all them. So it's starting to get ridiculous with him. He needs to be suspended game 3. He needs to get suspended game 3.
We'll see. It was a flagrant 2, correct?
He got ejected immediately.
So flagrant foul 2, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's automatically suspension.
Hopefully.
That's what the rule is, I think.
Well, let's see, because we all know Alex Silva is a big fan of the Warriors. So we're gonna see what happens with this all around.
Yeah, it was.
He's got to be suspended though. In my opinion, he has to be suspended.
I think the decision has to come like maybe tomorrow, maybe tonight.
I would expect it to come tonight or tomorrow because they play again, I think, Thursday.
Yeah.
So, couple surprising factors. For me, Joel Embiid has been. Oh, you will start with the Clippers. All right, let's go with the Clippers.
The Clippers
first.
In the Suns game.
That was a good game.
Yeah, Westbrook. My God.
He didn't do that with LA, but he didn't do that with the Lakers, but he did it with the Clippers. Some might, everyone's like, oh, the Lakers are LA's team, which they are. Mm-hmm. But was it really LA's team, or was it because Kobe was there and Shaq was there? It's more of the
Magic
dynasty.
Johnson,
it's the whole dynasty. Who really played for the Clippers? Not very many, but they are starting to come up big time.
Oh, yeah.
And with the signings that they have and then getting Westbrook. So we're going to see what they end up doing. They got another game tonight, actually.
And by the way, Paul George didn't play.
No, and that's the thing. If they get past the Suns,
oh my God, they get
Paul George back, that's going to be great.
Lakers, I was shocked they beat them. Well, Memphis, the situation happened with Morant, like with the situation. Yeah. So maybe the Memphis chemistry is kind of effective for it.
And that's the thing. Like we talked about that. I said, if Memphis faces the Lakers, Memphis is going to win. I still believe it's going to be a possibility. What's interesting is LeBron took one shot in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
He let Austin Reeves do that. Now, Austin Reeves has been doing good. Mm-hmm. But is he going to be dropping 25 to 30 points a night?
No.
I highly doubt it.
They will be defending him like crazy coming up.
And the thing is like it's going to come down to, all right, LeBron's probably going to drop his average 20, 25. Yeah. And his normal. Not his average in the playoffs, but it's normal.
What Anthony Davis is going to do.
Davis is going to have to score a lot. I feel like Davis will probably score his 20, 25, maybe a little bit more. But then it's going to be a question of, okay, Reeves put up 15. All right, well, that's normal. Let's see what the rest of it happens. But I still think the Memphis is going to end up winning that series. I mean, what do you feel about that? Do you think the Lakers are taking it, or do you think Memphis?
I think Memphis.
Yeah.
It will be Game 7, I think.
That could be a possibility. The way the series could play out.
Game 6, I think we thought.
Yeah.
5 games or something.
So it looks like. Are we on?
Well, we didn't predict it because it was a play-in tournament,
No. And like our last one that we did, that was more of like a let's see how this looks and how it turns out. We didn't know the finals results of the play-in yet, so now we do. So now we have more info to go off of. 3-game slate tonight. You have again, this is recorded on April 18th, which is Tuesday. This will release tomorrow. We usually record it Monday.
Exactly.
But we were busy yesterday, so we're gonna do it today.
So April 19th will be posted, folks. Or maybe tonight, or maybe the next day.
No, it'll be Wednesday at noon.
Okay.
So we are looking at it now. Tonight's slate, you got Celtics and Hawks. Celtics completely blew the Hawks out of the water.
Hawks have no chance.
I don't. They might win one.
Maybe one.
They might win one.
But I don't see it. Over there in the Garden Center.
Yeah.
No,
it's hard. They're gonna win 1 or 2 at home, maybe. But I still think they win 1. I think the Celtics are gonna pretty much wrap this up here by Game 5. Following them tonight will be Cleveland and the Knicks. The Cavs.
My God, that Game 1, they have it.
They lost by 4 points.
4 points. They have it. You cannot allow Mitchell. I know Mitchell's freaking good. Almost he got hurt when he jumped to the crowd. I don't know if you saw that part.
But see, that's the thing. You got to go all out for this team, and he's going all out for this team. And
everybody needs to,
This team exactly. You know what this team reminds me of? The 07 Cavaliers.
Yeah,
when LeBron had, don't get me wrong. We have more talent on this team than we did back then. But the NBA got a lot better. And you can't have these players like Evan Mobley, 8 points.
Exactly.
Bench players like LeVert, 3 points at 18 minutes.
And Wade, do you see Wade?
Wade wasn't even on the court that much. They needed just, at this point, if you're the Cavs, you're knocking him off. He's done. I'm not putting him back out there. I'd rather put somebody like Stevens out there, somebody, different. They got to figure that out. But Garland put up 17, 14 from Jared Allen. That's what you expect from Allen. Garland could maybe score a little bit more. They got to move the ball around more.
They need to do themselves. They cannot. Donovan Mitchell cannot do it by himself.
No,
there's no way you can beat the Knicks like that.
No, and Mobley having 8 points isn't going to help you either.
The Knicks are outperforming the Cavs. I see the turnovers. I was like, wow.
Well, the turnovers weren't really an issue.
Slappy passing balls. It was a slappy passing.
Sloppy, yeah.
It just the turnovers was.
It was equal on both sides.
It was equal, but I'm saying the Cavs, the way they shared the
it's
ball,
just a matter of points scored off the turnovers. That's the only difference.
They need to find a way.
Well, for them, they're gonna have to. They gotta expect. In my opinion, you need 15 or more from Mobley. You need 10.
Smith, you will be laughing now, but that could change in the future.
Yeah. Speaking of him, did you see his comment at halftime? He was so upset that the Knicks were letting Mitchell score, and people looked at him and said, "You wanted him, right?" He goes, "Yes." He goes, "What, did you expect him to have an off series?" He was like, "I was hoping so." Yeah, that wasn't happening. You wanted the player. Now he's scoring against your team, and now you're like, "Well, why can't we stop him?" Well,
if the Knicks
reason you wanted him is why.
Serious. Stephen A. Smith will say this: "We didn't need Mitchell. We didn't need Donovan Mitchell.
Yep.
We have what's his name, Benson."
Brunson.
Yeah. So we got this. We got this guy and whatever. Didn't need Mitchell, but if the opposite, oh my God.
Yeah, if they lose, we'll see. I mean, after the Game 1, you see New York fans all over the place with like, in 3. It's like,
in 3.
Check your IQ there. You might need to go back to school. It takes 4 to win a series.
Exactly.
But it's New York. Yeah, whatever. I know.
Hey, don't.
Hey.
Because of the Yankees. Don't.
I didn't say nothing about the Yankees.
Okay,
you brought up the
New
Yankees.
York, but the Yankees are in New York.
Okay,
right?
well, so are the Mets. So, I mean, your point is? Okay, thank you. All right, let's continue.
Whatever.
Yeah. Suns and Clippers will follow at 10. That's going to be this to me, this game determines the series.
I think the Suns will win tonight.
Kevin Durant
have to.
Kevin Durant did what he did. He needs to score a little bit more as well, though. But God, Chris Paul, 7 points. You're not expecting him to score a lot, but man, you've been in the playoffs before. You have the experience.
He went to the finals.
He's been to the finals
2 years ago.
Yeah, he needs to do better. I understand that he's not the first option there, but I mean, come on.
They have to do a better job.
You need 10. You need at least 10 from Paul.
They have a good team. Ayton, Booker, Chris Paul, and Kevin Durant.
Yeah,
come on.
The chemistry really hasn't built over time and stuff, but it's.
They got a good squad.
They do. If the Clippers win this, in my opinion, it's over with. I think it goes to 6, but I still think the Clippers are winning it. If the Clippers win tonight, they're winning it.
If Clippers beat the Suns, I don't know what to say about the Suns for the future.
Well, if that were the case, let's just say, let's see here. More than likely, it looks like the Warriors might get eliminated.
Yeah.
Let's say the Lakers win against their Grizzlies. The Lakers would play the best highest seed, which would more than likely be Denver.
Oh, Denver gonna crush them.
Then the Kings, and then Kings would face the Clippers. But if the Grizzlies win, and the Clippers win, then the Clippers would face Denver.
You know what? I want the Lakers to beat the Memphis.
You want Clippers versus Clippers, or LA versus LA, don't you?
No.
You want them to get killed by Denver. Yeah, okay.
I want to get killed by Denver. You know, it will be so fun to see Phoenix Suns against the Lakers. If the Lakers, jump, but hey, it is what it is. So we'll see. No Kevin Durant versus LeBron James for the whole since 2018, I think, or something like that. 2019.
In the well, it can't happen again this year either.
No, not in the finals. I'm talking about in regular games. Before the playoffs, they didn't play together for against each other.
No, I think they have a couple times. I think they actually have. I just gotta look it up. I can't recall that far back.
Well, anyway, it's a good playoffs.
Yeah.
Teams that didn't expect to be all the way right now, like Sacramento. Who thought Sacramento can?
Hello.
Yeah.
I told you. I said, look, the Kings are scary. People are sleeping on them. They are scary.
They are. I'm so happy to see new teams in the playoffs.
By the way, a buddy of mine, if he listens this far in, and this is how I know because I won't give him any hints at it, 3 Kentucky players from the University of Kentucky on that team. Malik Monk, De'Aaron Fox, and Tyrese Lures or something like that.
Monk, my God, jeez. He's so freaking good, too. So we'll see what's going to happen, folks. It's going to be interesting. We'll see what's going to happen tonight. But by the way, I expect good games tonight. And I don't see the Golden State beat Sacramento after what happened for the past 2 games. There's also Draymond Green could be suspended very soon.
Correct.
That could change everything.
That player, I messed up his name. It's not Trey Lures. It's Trey Lyles.
And by the way, I forgot to say this. This is the defending champions from last year. And that will be the first time since 2014 when the San Antonio Spurs was the defending champions.
One back to
back.
In
that year. And the Clippers eliminate them in that year. So it's going to be very interesting these playoffs, between the Golden State and Sacramento.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. So we're going to kind of look at this real quick. I don't want to pass up on this. Tyler Hero broke his hand.
Oh, no. That's devastated.
That's a huge blow.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yes.
He got hurt his lower back. That's
he came back negative, though, so that's good for him
bruise.
there. It is a bruise. He's going to play through it, though. They have a little bit of time. He plays tomorrow.
But that Tyler,
Tyler Hero does hurt the height.
That's out for the whole playoffs.
Yeah, he's pretty much done.
That's sad.
Jimmy Butler's going to do Jimmy Butler things, though.
Yeah.
He's going to have to carry like he did a couple years ago to get them against Boston, and they lost in the conference championship. It's going to be the same thing for him.
I think after the Hero, hand injury,
it's going to hurt their chemistry a little bit. They're going to have to move. Kevin Love for 18 as well in that game. So that's another thing. Cleveland's going to maybe be looking back on that and saying, maybe you should have kept him. Or, hey, you have Danny Green. Use him because he's the same thing.
And a veteran, playoff experience.
Danny Green's the same way.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what is he? He was with the Sixers a couple years ago when they went all the way.
Lakers.
Yep. So, I mean.
San Antonio.
Yep.
For a long time.
Hey, JB Bickerstaff, maybe throw him in a game. This game
the Raptors. He went to the.
He's been all around the league, but man,
he won a championship with the Raptors with Kawhi Leonard over there.
Yeah. So, all right, we're continuing with basketball here. Right now, we're gonna go through this. So tonight you got, like I said, Celtics, Hawks. Boston's up 1-0. I'm assuming you think Boston's gonna be up.
Oh yeah.
2-0 on this one. All right.
Oh yeah.
So Boston, you're predicting to win that one. Sixers are up 2-0 on the Nets. Man, they are giving Joel Embiid issues. Even though he's scoring 25 or 20, he's not doing it till late. He had 10 points by the fourth quarter.
The Nets will.
No, they're not winning
They're
that.
not winning this series.
But they're slowing. But it's interesting. You're slowing down Embiid all the way to the fourth quarter. So to me, if you can do that, other teams are going to look at it and go, how do we do that?
76ers versus Celtics. I call it right now.
For the championship?
No, for the semifinals. That will be the next step, correct?
No, that's not how that works.
Well, I thought it's the third. 76ers in third place, correct?
Yes, and Celtics are second.
So it's 3 and 2, correct?
Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, you're right. Well, unless if the Heat somehow beat the Bucks, because then they were the two highest remaining seeds, so they won't face each other.
Wow.
Yeah, it's based on the remaining seed, I believe.
Oh wow. Okay. But it will be interesting.
Maybe not. Actually, no. I don't know.
No,
they mess it up so many. There's so many things that they switch and alter. I mean, it's not like how it used to be, so I can't remember anymore. But I believe that's how it is.
I think it's the bracket right there.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
So 76ers, 76ers and Celtics.
Yeah, looks like it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so what are you calling for the next one? Bucks, Heat, who's advancing?
Bucks. After that, Tyler injury.
I just don't know how Giannis is going to stay healthy all series. I'm going to go Heat.
That's the key.
I'm going to go Heat.
What?
Yeah, I think Heat take it.
Wow.
Playoff Butler's a different thing. He's a different breed. Cavs, Knicks. If the Cavs lose tonight...
I said Game 7, the Cavs.
I would hope that's the case, but if the Cavs lose tonight, it's over with.
Yeah.
They got to win tonight.
They have to win tonight.
Again, here's the question that I had going into the series. Who is going to step up?
Garland
other than Mitchell.
And Mobley.
You need Mobley and Garland. Yeah, no, you're good. You need a guy on the bench too that can at least come out and score 10 to 15.
Do you see those 3 points from what's his name?
Osman
and no, what's
LeVert.
LeVert.
Yeah,
LeVert. And then Wade.
But again, Wade. How many minutes did Wade actually play?
That's the question. I don't know what the.
Dean Wade played 7 minutes. I'm not worried about that. Rubio played 6. That's gotta change.
Rubio have no freaking points.
Yeah, Rubio's not gonna be a scorer in this factor. He tore his Achilles last December.
Yeah.
So or ACL.
Well, something needs to change tonight's game, and minimize the freaking turnovers too. I know there's the Knicks have 13 turnovers. And
but these are two of the top defensive teams. There's going to be turnovers.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to minimize it. Minimizing it is what you've seen last game when it was 13 and 14.
Yeah.
Most average NBA games are probably around 22 to 25 turnovers a game.
Something has to change. So, they have to score.
They do.
Plain and simple.
So you say Cavs in 7. I hope that's the case, but it's going to be the chance of...
But they have to win tonight.
They have to win tonight.
Yeah. I'm counting to the Cavs win tonight. You cannot have the Knicks go 2-0 in
Madison
the home
Square
court.
Garden. Yeah, you can't go to Madison Square down 2-0.
Exactly.
So, all right, we're both kind of thinking Cavs in 7, but again, if they lose tonight, it's over with in 5, I think.
We thought about that in 2018. I know, that's a different story.
You talking about 16?
The 2018. When the
that's right.
When the Celtics was winning the series 2-0, remember?
Yep, and we came all the way back to...
Exactly.
Yep, very nice. All right, so you got Cavs, Heat, and Sixers, Celtics. That's what you think on the East. West Coast, you got Nuggets, Timberwolves.
The Nuggets, my God.
Yeah. Yeah. Suns, Clippers. I'm still sticking with the Clippers. I said it a couple weeks ago in our predictions and just kind of messing around. I think
the Suns will kill them coming soon.
I think the Suns win this game tonight, but I think the Clippers take the 2 at home. Interesting, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. They stole one on the road. That's where it's going to be a factor.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
All right, so we have different people there. You got Kings and Warriors. The Kings.
The Kings.
Warriors are going to take one of the 2 at home. I don't think they take Game 3. They're going to take Game 4 because I think Draymond's suspended. Yes.
So, yeah.
10 o'clock
if the Golden State
Eastern Standard Time.
Lose this game on Game 3.
If Draymond's suspended, they're losing.
It's over.
No, they'll it's over, but they're taking one of the 2 at home.
We'll see.
I don't think the Warriors are getting swept. I think it's
Or
four.
if they get swept, it'll be the first time. I don't know.
Then they're throwing that team to the wolves. They're saying, all right, let's start trading.
Yeah, they're gonna do it because of the fact I don't think the owner's gonna spend a luxury tax again. There will be more penalties this time.
Yeah, I think Clay is gone. I think you keep
Was
Curry.
Clay's a free agent or no? He's got one more year left. I think
so. Yeah.
Hey, that will be a possibility. And say, you know what? We're gonna trade Clay. We're gonna trade. Maybe I don't know.
Draymond.
No, Draymond's a free agent.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
so they're
gone
gonna trade Poole maybe, or maybe.
No, they just gave him an extension. It would it's either him or Wiggins, or they keep all three of them and they just get rid of Draymond and Clay. Something's got to give in Golden State.
I think if they get swept or they get eliminated in this round, I think the owner said, you know what? Let's start rebuilding.
I agree.
Because of the fact is, it's nothing they can do. Hey, by the way, there's nothing against the Golden State. They did a good job with the drafting.
Yes.
They drafted Steph Curry in 2009. They draft Klay Thompson was in 2012 or 2011 or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, but they did a good job of drafting.
Yes.
So, and by the way, that's another thing. What are they gonna do with Bob Myers? He's gonna be a free agent as a general manager after this season.
I don't know.
And there's a lot of criticism of Bob Myers right now. They could get fired, or I don't know. He will leave the franchise. And there's some situation about the owner of the Golden State versus Bob Myers right now. There's no love between them. What I heard, the rumors about it.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting part. What the Golden State's gonna do this offseason, because there's a lot of questions mark about that team moving forward.
That there is with this team. That's going to be very interesting to see what happens, to say the least. And then you say Grizzlies, Lakers.
I say Grizzlies.
Yeah, I do too. I think 6 though instead of 7.
Yeah, so we'll see.
All right, so that's our prediction for this round. Next round, we'll hopefully have. It might be over with by next week, I would assume.
Yeah,
should be
by Monday. Should be over,
or we should have at least an idea of what we're looking at.
Yeah, I think Monday or Sunday, maybe a whole Sunday, so we can have predictions of next week or the next round.
Yeah. All right, so we have that going for us there. Real quick, we'll talk a little bit of baseball. We went to the game first 2 games of the series between Cleveland and the Yankees.
What an awesome 2 days what we spent over there.
The 2 that we went to, yes, we split, me and you there. The last game, the Yankees won. Neither of you were not there because it was a day game. We both had to work. But
yeah,
met some cool people, very interesting people. So,
nice to meet you guys.
Absolutely. It's definitely fun hanging out with you guys the last 2 days that we were there. So
we have a good time. The first game, it was a close game.
Yeah. First game was very, very close.
But it was scary at the first inning.
Did you find that interesting as well? Did you notice that about the 2 games? First game, the Yankees scored 2 in the first.
Yeah.
Did not score another run the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Cleveland
did
scored 2 in the first.
And they didn't score.
They didn't score the rest of the game. So whoever scored in the first, you knew who was losing at that point. It was kind of weird. Cleveland scored in the first again in Game 3, and they lost.
Yeah. They lost. They scored 3 runs. And by the way...
Thank you, Aaron Hicks, by the way. Yeah, how do you feel about that one?
Well, I don't want to talk about that because... hey...
I was hoping he was in center in Game 2.
It is funny that in Game 2, I say hi to him, and he acknowledged.
Yes.
And he looks like upset.
Yeah, he don't want to be there.
Yeah, the
same reason Joey Gallo didn't want to be in New York.
What about Franchi Cordero? I don't know. I don't know you was there, but I told Franchi Cordero, you're gonna hit a home run. I said you're gonna hit a grand slam today, and he acknowledged me.
He didn't get a grand slam, but he got a 3-run home run.
He got a 3-run home run.
Yeah. Again, anytime I walk away, they score a lot of runs. Exactly. So I am no longer leaving. You are now on charge of concession. I'm not doing it. Or I'll pay for it to come to me.
That's the 4th time you walk.
I'm not doing it. Nope.
That was a home run or yeah.
Yeah, I was standing in
Franchi
line.
Cordero hit a home run and you walk out.
I walked out way before then.
Before that, but
before the inning even started.
They scored 2 runs, I think. Was it scored 2 runs?
I was in line the whole time they scored.
Yeah, they scored 2 runs. It was 2-1. Cleveland was winning 2-1.
And it was 3-2, and
then
turned
3-2, and then home run.
Yes.
6-2.
Yes. So
But the first game was very interesting.
Yes, it was definitely a very good game.
It was anxiety and all that.
As you expect with these two teams. But bad news for the Yankees, though. Stanton goes on the IL for 4 to 6 weeks. Yeah. He's got hamstrings made of paper mache.
Another injury by a high-paid player.
What I don't get is he has a massive workout program. Does all these amazing things. He posted on Instagram, social media. He's deadlifting. He's, building any way possible for those hamstrings. Doing whatever he can. Plays all of spring training. 1 month in the season, he's like, I got to sit out for 6 weeks.
The way he got injured, do you saw why he got hurt?
Wasn't it going into second?
No, it was second, yeah. And he, was walking like slow and then got hurt.
Yeah, but again, how does he do that when he focuses all off season on building his lower body and doing I don't get it. I don't get it.
I just don't get it. You don't see a lot of players get hurt was
that 5 years in a row with an injury like that for him? Yeah. After this contract, his career's over with. If he even makes it that far. He might be so hurt they might pull
That's a second hamstring injury.
He might be a Chris Davis.
Don't even say that.
He might be. How many more years has he got?
Until 2028. 5 more years.
Yeah, he ain't making it 5. He'll make it 2 maybe max, and then he'll be an every other day DH. He ain't going to be able to do anything. Speaking of which, this might help him. Interesting rule I seen that might be coming to MLB.
Yes, it's
designated pinch runner. Yes,
they don't get to replace.
So in other words, if Stanley gets on first or draws a walk
this year, or maybe next year.
No.
Probably not for another 2 years, 3 years.
Okay.
They're trying in the Atlantic League, from what I've seen. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this adapts. But if it works out well, like the pitch clock took 3 years to hit us, I would assume that it's going to take 2 to 3 years. But that would work for Stanton. Hey, he draws a walk. Get somebody in for him. Do not let him run.
What about pitch clock? How you like that?
I don't like it.
I like it.
You do? Cool. I don't like spending the same amount for tickets and not getting the full amount of games.
At least
watching it on TV is fun.
You have a 7-inning. They can sell beer. They can sell in beer.
Yeah, so by the time I'm done with my first one, then the second one, I'm getting that, and that's about it. Yeah, no.
But I like it. They just speed up the process, and it's interesting. By the way, it's helping a lot of pitchers based on the stats. I thought it was the opposite, but it's not. It's helping more the pitchers.
Correct.
Than the batters.
Correct, because the batters need time to actually set in, take a deep breath, get in the box, and no, they're not getting that.
Yeah, so I so far like it. Speed of the process. The average game is like 2 hours and 30 minutes, maybe, or 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Wow.
Depends. You have some breaking news?
No, not breaking news, but I just kind of took a peek at who the favorites are for the NBA today.
Okay.
Favorited. After the Cavs lost the Knicks, they were favored. They were underdogs at plus 165. They are now favorited at 237 or 235.
They took a home court advantage.
Suns are favorited again, and so are the Celtics.
Remember, the Knicks won against the Cavs 3 times this year in the regular season.
I know, and that's why I'm hoping that we can hopefully get past them. Maybe the Bucks get eliminated, and if it is based on seeding number, we would get the Celtics. Well, no, we would get
76ers.
We would get the Sixers. Yeah. I don't want that. Come on, Bucks. Come on, Bucks. That's the best case scenario for the Cavs. They're gonna make championship. You need the Bucks to win. You need to face the Bucks because you beat the Bucks multiple times this season, and you need the Celtics to beat the Sixers because Cleveland has Celtics numbers. They've had them this year. They had them last year.
But we'll see.
We'll see. But yeah, the pitch clock. Threw it off track a little bit, but
that's
pitch clock. Yeah, that's gonna be very interesting to see how it develops. I just don't like how quick the game goes.
It just is a debatable, but I think the speed of the process of the game, I like it. It maybe hurts a little bit.
I just don't like the fact that, if I want something to drink, right, I got to go stand in line, and I miss.
Maybe go in the break time when they go to, half inning or stuff like that.
No, even then, by the time you get back, you still miss a full inning. You miss a full inning regardless of what you do.
Do you know there's I think I don't know what ballpark they do. That's one of the fans they told me on the game. They order food on the app
and go pick it up.
And they deliver to you.
Not deliver. Progressive Field is doing that with you can order food at some places and go pick it up.
No, but this place is you order and they go to your seat.
I think you have to have certain tickets for that in certain ballparks. You have to have certain seats. You can't just be in like the standing area or whatever. And
Yeah,
be like,
that's how is that possible? You have to pay a lot of money for that.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. I mean, there might be a stadium that actually does that for everything, but
eat before you go to the ballpark.
Yeah, that's another way. Just sucks if you're standing there and you want something to drink. I mean, it's just that's the only thing. But whatever. You take the good with the bad, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So, anything else you want to add on this podcast today?
Not really. But what about the only thing? What do you think about the umpires? Did you agree with the umpires? Talk about the Cleveland against the Yankees game 3 when Aaron Hicks. I agree with that call. I do not agree that Cleveland didn't challenge that.
They
play.
did though.
No, but I saw the hands was after 15 seconds expired.
No, so they actually showed it on Bally Sports because I was watching the game. And they've actually put it on Bally Sports. And what happened was he was looking at the phone immediately, right? And within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he puts his hand up real quick, like this. And apparently the umpire at home plate didn't see him.
Before the umpires didn't see it, they didn't even bother to, we didn't see it, so we have to go through. Because Aaron Boone went with that situation last year. He called that Francona.
But they didn't have a timer last year for challenges.
No, yeah, they do.
Not last
20
year.
seconds. It was 20 seconds.
Okay, so it's even less time now.
Yeah, right now it's 15. Last year was 20. 20 seconds.
But is it a matter of, let's see, that's the thing, is if it's on the umpires, you can't blame the manager.
No, I get it. But what Aaron Boone's, that's true, because I didn't see the whole story, but when Aaron Boone last year, I called timeout. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was Francona. He called timeout. That was an Anaheim Angels game that both managers got ejected.
Yeah, Phil Nevins.
And Francona, challenged that play when Jimenez got hit in the foot.
Yeah.
And the umpire was, I don't like that. The number 46. He said, I didn't see it or nobody saw it. So maybe that's the reason why they made the changes. Hey, we made a mistake last year. We have to fix it. But I know that he called that challenge, but at the same time, it was kind of weird. It was weird.
They could have made the correct call the first time, though, too.
Yeah. And not throw Aaron Boone out just because.
Well, no, it wasn't just because. He was out there for 4 minutes giving his piece. I sat there. It took him about 2.5 minutes to finally get tossed. And the way he was talking, and you could see in his body language, he's dropping this and dropping that with the words and stuff like that.
And Aaron Hicks, thank you.
Yeah. So Boone did that, right? So Boone was doing that. And then he continues to stay on the field for 4 minutes and then colds our pitcher. I mean, are you serious?
I agree.
At some point, there's got to be a way. If an umpire rejects a manager, you need somebody to go, okay, 2 minutes more. If you're not off the field, we're going to escort you off the field because that holding up the game like that's ridiculous.
What about the strike zone? Do you think the umpire's doing a horrible job this year than before?
No, they're doing a little bit better.
You think a little bit better?
Yeah. Okay, so just to put it in the perspective, these are just real quick because I'm going to end it here in a minute.
What is the average that they have to pass? 93% or more?
You can't really put a number on it. There's going to be ups and downs. So this is via at Scorecards on Twitter, umpire scorecards. So yesterday it was the Mets and Dodgers game. Behind home plate, Mark Rippinger ended up umping that game. 100% accuracy on true strikes, and he was 98 overall percent accuracy. The average for him is 94%. He only called 3 of the 57 balls strikes that were true balls, only 3 of them. So it didn't infect it. Just to kind of look at another one here. Alan Porter, 99% accuracy on balls that were true strikes, and 89% he called 6 strikes that were way outside of the zone.
Wow.
But he was 98% accurate. Let's see. Cubs and Athletics, right? Vic Carapazza. He was 91% accurate in this game. He did a little bit worse than he's expected
God.
to. He did call 84% of strikes that were
horrible.
true balls. So there are umpires, but here's the thing. With the rule changes, umpires left the game. They did. They left the game. They said, we don't want to deal with this no more. They retired. They left it. Now you're dealing with guys that are coming up from AAA. What do you expect?
Yeah.
What do you expect? These guys are of 90% or higher. You can't be perfect. You get behind the plate, call a game, one game, and we'll take your scorecard. I guarantee you're not as perfect.
Could you check Angel Hernandez scorecard?
No, because I'm not digging around for his. No, I'm not doing that. Screw that. But yeah, so that's what you're looking at. But all right,
So you think those umpires get suspended or
not for missing strikes.
no? But for something like what happened last year, those times out against Arizona, Bumgarner.
We've talked about that. I don't know if they get. We don't know. It's just a matter of you gotta wait and see.
Do you think that do you think they agreed that get like a fine or something? They do something horrible this year.
I mean, I think they probably get a fine and stuff like that.
Okay, folks. So
We're gonna end it there. All right, big slate tonight. Let's see what happens. Well, I'll be live tweeting through our Twitter account. By the way, I have a Twitter account now.
Oh.
So I will put that on the screen right now, and you can follow us on our Inside Stadium Podcast 1, which will be on the screen. I'll also put Elizer's up there, so you can follow us on there. We really appreciate it if you listen all the way through. It means a lot to us. We're trying to do the best we can to make sure that we pull one out weekly, and if the longer you listen, the better it helps us. So we're just going to keep putting out content and see how it goes. But other than that, anything you want to add? Last thing.
No.
All right.
Just have a good night and enjoy the week. And
we got some basketball this whole week, so enjoy it.
Yeah. Take care, guys.
Baseball, too. All right. Take care.